Hello and welcome to a game of Dota 2 where you are gonna see Power Rangers taking on Poseidon. It is StarSeries Season 7, Day 5. Game 4, and of course with me is Vykromond. Vykromond, welcome back.
Good to be back. Power Rangers is a team that I haven't personally seen in a while, not since the last season of Starladder, but they're always really fun to watch for me. And I really like their new logo. It's so snazzy.
I actually thought they had a different logo. I just changed it in my overlay things, but they have a new logo with also indeed the new name with a 5 and a 3 in it, like nerdy. Yeah, it's nice. Power Rangers. Don't think we've seen them in StarSeries just yet. Well, maybe once actually.
Not this season.
Not this season. Okay, then I've only seen them in the tech labs. But they actually were looking quite good when they played in tech labs. So who knows what they can bring out here? As we already have a Batrider picked up once again, a Baton making it to the first banning phase, and IO, and also the OD and the Naga Siren banned out, with the Darkseer and the Weaver picked up by Power Rangers. Looking already pretty okay.
Yeah. Interesting that Abaddon, as you said, graduating to a first ban. Do you know who this /// guy is on Power Rangers? I recognize FNG because he's been around the scene for a while. He's this pretty common stand-in for teams like Empire and stuff, but I do not know who the / guy is.
I know, so is it not ZXE normally?
Is it ZXE? I don't know.
I thought so, normally it was.
It is ZXE. Good call. Good call. Alright, so they mostly have the same roster, really, only a couple changes.
Yeah, we have got a nice Visage pickup. I think both teams are quite happy with their first pickups. I mean, going into the second banning phase, of course, again, we've got ourselves quite a bit of versatility on both teams. Weaver able to be off lane, safe lane. We have even seen Weaver mid. Yeah. Darkseer able to be jungle and off lane. Batrider also, of course, very versatile. And Visage, even though he's probably going to be played as support regardless, we are also going to maybe see him in an aggressive tri lane or safe tri lane. It could still be either way. And of course, you want to keep those first two picks as open as possible to just make sure that your enemy doesn't really know what to ban out against you.
I agree. I don't know what I think of the team's new willingness to just let Batrider skate through. I think Batrider is a really strong hero and well worth of a first ban. Above heroes, in my opinion, like Outworld and Abaddon. I mean, maybe a particular style of a hero that you don't like to play against, but in the last game, we basically saw what happens when you think that you have a lineup that can handle Batrider. Maybe they overly focused on handling him, and it perversely made it less easy, but I don't know. Bat's pretty good.
Pretty good. Wasn't really the fight winner in the previous game, the game winner, which we decided was Rubik, but definitely without him they couldn't have done it either, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, it was 14-4 against a team with two people that could remove Lasso, a Radiance to make him not be able to blink, and Feed Script.
Yeah. Pretty
so
crazy.
If a Batrider can beat that, you have to be pretty confident to be like, nah, Batrider's trash tier hero.
Yeah, we're gonna just play against him.
There's only 4 first bans, so that's the thing. You're gonna have to let a hero that is total BS through, one way or another. And of course you also let BS Bloodseeker through because he's bad, but like, no matter what, a hero that's overpowered is going to escape through, and that's why some teams have decided that Batrider is that hero.
Yeah, we have a Tree banned out. I was actually semi-surprised by that. Of course, Tree is still very strong with Weaver, so that's there. But we haven't seen Tree in ages.
Yeah, but, you know, if you can't get Dark Tree, if they think that Dark Tree is worth banning first, then clearly they are scared of the Weaver potentiality of the combo, so Light Side Tree is also still a very solid hero. As long as you can get a few levels for him early to level up that living armor, I actually think he's now a little bit underrated.
Underrated? Yeah, perhaps. We'll see though. It kind of also depends, of course, if a team wants to make it to early game or late game.
For sure. But Power Rangers is a team that likes being aggressive early, I feel.
Very true. They would like to dive. They are, in terms of aggression, comparable to Rock's case normally. And we talked about this in the previous season. I know in Power Rangers, every single one of their games, if they won or lose, doesn't matter. It was an amazing game to watch always.
It's funny. Rocks, I feel like Rocks weren't this aggressive always. Like, they used to go for a little bit more balance because they'd give BZZ something like Gyrocopter and then try to have this like mid-game aggression into carrying with either Lifesteal or a Gyro. But right now, the way Roxas is playing now is basically like Quantic style, like win in 15, 20 minutes no matter at all costs.
Yeah, I mean, indeed, what you were referring to was when VCC only played Lifestealer or
Yeah.
Gyrocopter. That was like period
And then
of time.
teams started banning it, and Rox were like, God damn it,
Yeah.
they figured us out. We got downloaded.
Yeah, what do we do now?
Well, regardless, Poseidon's a pretty interesting team, too.
Yep.
They did lose, of course. It's basically Virtus Pro minus NS minus Arsart, which are two very big losses, but I do feel that this core of Airman, KSI, Xi, and Tame My Wild Crazy are, I mean, it's still a very strong core that a team can be built around and have success.
Yeah, I'm kind of wondering, is Sakura actually Elite?
Well, let's find out, I guess.
We're gonna, yeah, probably in a bit of time. We have Jakiro picked up by Power Rangers in the meantime. I like this because they've got this awesome wombo combo combination. Not only can they vacuum into the Ice Path, Sonic Wave, but also into the Macro Pyre, so they can vacuum into everything. And we're gonna see if they are able to pick up something else that combines with that. Because so far, they need maybe another support. If they want to go for a trial lane there, having Queen of Pain in the mid, having a trial lane with the Weaver, Jakiro, and something else, and a Darkseid on the offlane, that would be standard. But of course, plenty of supports in the pool that can kind of add to that point, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them going for something. I'm talking about my wishes here, kind of, because I would like to see either maybe a Tide or an Enigma there. I mean, team fight-wise, they've got it. Of course, Puck already there on Poseidon, and they have a lot of control on Poseidon therefore, which is kind of not that ideal anymore now to go for something big team fighty.
Yeah, it's tough to go against Puck with that, just because of what he can do. And Tame My Wild loves playing Puck, right? So
yeah, he does. And he plays an aggressive Puck as well, so...
He plays an insanely aggressive Puck. Probably the most, like, balls-to-the-wall Puck style there is. More so than even, like, Korok or somebody, in my opinion.
And it looks like we're gonna see a Puck Queen of Pain matchup, which is always an entertaining matchup to watch because it's such a skill matchup. And both players normally want to prove themselves that they are indeed the ones to be the #1 mid laner, and in a Puck Queen of Pain matchup that normally shines through. Queen of Pain in theory should be slightly winning that lane, but you can try and bait out things with Puck, and I mean it's it's a nice lane to have and to watch because it's always active. And we're gonna have a Gyrocopter ban out as well as a Nyx Assassin. So Nyx Assassin is the one that Poseidon wants to remove from the wombo combo style from Power Rangers, and Gyrocopter, the carry that still needs to be picked up by Poseidon. No more Gyrocopter there. There's still plenty of carries in the pool though, so oh well.
Yeah, for sure. By the way, Sakura is not Elite, so I don't know who it is unless he's playing on a Smurf.
5 seconds remaining.
Maybe. We have seen him standing in with Poseidon before. But I remember me calling him Elite then as well because I was just assuming that he was Elite. But actually,
Maybe it is, but it's not on his Elite name. Maybe it's an alternate name. Maybe somebody in chat will know because I'm honestly not sure.
We'll call him Sakura. It's not that. At least it's not a weird name to pronounce. That kind of helps. We've got Power Rangers.
I like how
their pick. What? Sorry.
Sorry, no. I wasn't saying anything interesting. I was gonna say I like how VP or XVP is steadily growing more and more anime.
Yeah, I see too in the avatars. Although Goofy there is not really anime.
Goofy is not anime; it's Western animation. But maybe in another, give it a couple months, and they'll convince JOTM to switch it for like a Goofy with enormous eyes.
That could be. It could be indeed. We have got a Shadow Demon. Well, that's not one that I was expecting, as in not one that really has AoE, but it does make a lot of sense here in this combination. You have got an Ice Path up on the Disruption, and of course, Disruption to make sure that anybody who gets last suit gets disrupted and will be staying alive at least until the last suit ends.
Yeah, I gotta say, Poseidon, I am a little bit scared about the potential of this Power Rangers lineup to just blow people up nearly instantaneously. Like, as you've been saying, now with Disruption, you can guarantee Ice Path, you can guarantee a lot of damage layered on top of that. They are running a Weaver as their carry, so they're definitely seeking to sort of close it out and not go super late, especially because Poseidon will probably take a pretty, like, big, heavy-hitting carry here for Airman to play. Is Gyro? Gyro was banned. Okay, smart. But there's still stuff like Anti-Mage.
Lifestealer.
Lifestealer, yeah, also good.
Quite surprised. Like, normally, Lifestealer, I say normally, but I mean, a week ago, Lifestealer, you wouldn't have seen him make it through the first banning phase, or second banning phase at least. But he is ignored. We have got 9 seconds left. Maybe Poseidon goes for something entirely different. Maybe they find Lifestealer not hard carry enough, perhaps.
Thing about Lifestealer is it's not fun against Weaver, and yeah, they definitely wanted somebody harder hitting than Nakes here. I think Lifestealer, I hate to say because I hate this hero, but I do think he's a little... Teams are underpicking him slightly, but usually he is banned in those sort of second, third phases. But here, Lifestealer is not a good option, simply because nothing they do can really solve Weaver, and Weaver is just going to basically outfight the Lifestealer later on. Weaver, Morphling on the other hand is the exact opposite. Morphling is a hero that very well could survive the entirety of Power Rangers' early teamfight burst, and outfight the Weaver late with a bunch of farm.
Yeah, let's see if we can get a shotgun, because that's gonna hurt a lot upon everybody of Power Rangers, actually.
Yeah, shotgun is gonna... Shadow Demon is a hero that dies, is probably the highest average death hero in professional Dota 2. I haven't looked at the statistics, but I strongly suspect that's true. The only other competitor is like Rubik.
Also, I mean, they're picked often. You gotta give them that. You can't just
They are.
call that black on white. But we'll see. If they actually let Morphling have enough farm, there is still a slight chance that we're going to see an aggressive trialing with the Darkseer and have Weaver safe lane farming by himself.
Yeah, or Darkseer safe lane, Weaver tri-lane.
Yeah.
I think you're right. That's definitely possible.
And with Shadow Demon and Jakiro, there is also, I mean, you have got initiation power and a follow-up as well with Ice Path Dual Breath. So we're going to see it. We have got, of course, Power Rangers. They're on the dire side. We have ZXC. He'll play the Queen of Pain in the mid lane. Fnishka will play the Shadow Demon for his team. Cheshire Cat will be on the Weaver. He normally plays the offlane, so we'll see if he indeed goes for an offlane Weaver with some supports to help him out. We have got Moon playing the Darkseer in this game, who normally plays the carry, so interesting to note, see what they're gonna do with their lanes. And then last but not least, it is J4 who played the Jakiro this game for Power Rangers on the dire side for Starletter Season 7, Day 5, Game 4 of 5. And I will leave Poseidon to you.
Alright. Looking towards Poseidon, the team 3 players who were in Virtus Pro, and then 2 players that they've added on. We've got Xi in the Batrider, probably on a offlane capacity or jungle. We'll see what he buys out for. Most likely jungle, my guess. And then Airman, 8210. I'm trying to get in the habit of calling him this, because if he changed his name, it probably was for a reason. He's had it for a while. So 8210 on the Morphling. Will be joined up in the tri-lane, most likely safe, by JOTM on the Rubik, and Sakura, I still can't figure out who the heck this is, but Sakura on the Visage. And then Tame My Wild will go up into the mid lane as Puck.
Yeah, I'm starting to, I'm thinking, what could 8210 mean?
I don't know.
Did something happen on 8th of February 2010?
I
don't know.
I don't know. Or the 2nd of August, Sheever, depending on how you count your days.
Yeah, I'm sorry. 2nd of August. It's actually not that long ago, so perhaps it was the 2nd of August. But no,
So
10 years still. Sorry, 3
It's Illidan Stormrage, right?
What?
Probably. So his name is IS-8210.
Illidan Stormrage 8210.
Right. But I don't think he was born in 82, because he's definitely younger than that.
Yeah,
That would
I
make him
thought so too.
31.
Yeah.
Unlikely.
That's unlikely. Would be the
He's a young
oldest
guy,
professional Dota player. Who is the oldest professional Dota player? Is it still Fear?
No, Fear's not that old. There's a lot of people older than him.
But who is the most professional?
People just call him Old Man Dota, but he's not.
Who was
that
the
old.
oldest one at the international?
I believe it was QQQ.
Ooh, how
who
old
is
is
like
he?
28 or 29, I think.
Okay.
So I think it was QQQ. Somebody in chat will probably correct me, but as far as I know, he was the oldest.
And I think that he is done probably also, I mean, thinking about a Western scene, I don't think anybody is 28, 29, 27.
There's some folks that are like 26.
Yeah,
or
26.
27. Yeah.
Oh well. Anyway, that was everybody introduced. That was also the Go Given. Let's see what's being shared here. Do we have some nice hot skins? No, we don't. Okay, fair enough. I still haven't found the hot skin that you were saying that I should check out.
ESWC?
Yeah.
Should if we like do a pub after this or something, I can show you.
We have time for that. Just to make VODs and get up at 7 a.m.
Grim.
Yeah. It's grim. Taking care of someone else's cat who is on a time schedule. How about that? Anyways. Let's see, we're gonna have a level 1 engagement here because the smoke is
Probably.
up. Looks like we're gonna see Power Rangers going for disruption is already there. In comes the Weaver as well. Ice Path actually barely misses. And now all of a sudden Power Rangers. Oh my god! Tactical pause! Oh, lags!
Yes.
Oh my god, this is the most tactical pause that you could think of. And I actually think Poseidon is ahead here because Queen of Pain, she can't blink. An orb is coming her way. She is gonna be able to dodge that, but she's taking a lot of damage. There is still Vykromond up for Morphling. Oh, this is the dead Queen of Pain, I think.
Grim.
Everybody will be hit by the
internet
Wii
playing
form, actually.
the Eastern Europe and Central Asia internet not cooperating today. Earlier we had the Samarsky internet in Samara, which is in Russia, and now we have the Belarus internet.
Yeah, let's see if this Morphling is able to get the first blood going. One more hit. Queen of Pain already dead. First blood done. Puck still getting the last hit for that. We from helping out. We still also have the Shadow Demon going down. Double kill going away of Tama Wild. Can he get another one? Cheshire Cat, the Centaur's already dropped. He tries to squishy himself away. He is fast enough to get away. That's at least something, but a double kill going away of Tama Wild. This is a Puck that will be up against the Queen of Pain. And this Puck already has got his bottle. He is swimming in gold right now. He is so happy.
You really, really, really don't want to give a double kill to Tame My Wild's Puck to start a game because, yeah, this doesn't surprise me. I was like, I don't think he's going to get bottle, and he didn't. He got the second null. And actually, that's so much better because the extra mana from the bottle just lets you do your low-level orb and rift more, which doesn't really matter. A second null talisman. This guy has 72 damage. Queen of Pain has 59.
Good
This
luck.
is like it's like laning against OD.
And on top of that, the block from Tama Wild was much better. So this is ZXC in a bit of a trouble situation. In the meantime, in the jungle, there's still a bit of a chase going on. We have got Sticky Napalms up on the Shadow Demon, who does have a disruption, but he just knows that he has to try and get him out of here. Nice Ice Path, stopping KSI, but see, he's still chasing. He's got 4 stacks of Sticky Napalm up on his target. The 5th will be there as well, but he won't chase anymore. And that means that will be no kill in the jungle at the moment. But this is, was supposed to be apparently an aggressive trail lane with Indeed Moon supported by Jakiro and the Shadow Demon. But, well, they're still going to try and go for it and continue trying it, but it's still pretty tricky. On the plus side, Cheshire Cat's free farming top.
Yes, and that's important for the Weaver to now have a very good game because, I mean, Weaver needs to outdo Morphling, especially early as far as carrying goes, because in very late game Weaver cannot compete with Morphling. He just can't. So at this point, Power Rangers game plan definitely involves having a farmed Weaver because now they know Queen of Pain is not going to win her lane unless something very strange happens, and they know this tri-lane. I think there's still hope. It makes sense that they're not abandoning it because if they can hold down Morphling while Weaver free farms, that increases their time window, but it won't be easy. So guaranteeing as much farm to Cheshire Cat as possible is going to be pretty critical.
Yeah, I mean, they don't necessarily even need to win the lane bottom. Indeed, if they just want to, if they just shut down Morphling, that's good. And maybe they can get some. Well, you can't really gank up on a Puck. Puck is now level 3 with Queen of Pain still level 1. It's such a tough combination. How is ZXZ gonna make this work again? I mean, this is gonna be like, okay, try a lane, a safe lane. For Power Rangers, that's all okay. It's accepted the way they are going to do that. I mean, that's fine. But this mid lane, they can't really allow ZXC to lose it all that hard. I'm thinking supports need to come and help him, maybe just to harass Tama Wild.
Yeah, there's this corridor between the bottom lane and the mid lane that they need to clear out with wards. Like this ward's getting countered, but if they could place another one here, the supports need to be able to move freely between the bottom lane and the mid to help out. To pressure Tama Wild, but also to prevent bottom from becoming very easy for 8210. So it's a very difficult task at this point for FNG and for J4.
Yeah, we already have Queen of Pain using her last regen. She has still got a walking courier. We had Tama Wild almost killing off Queen of Pain already, so she is now level 3 though, but she does not have a bottle. She only has her first last hit right now, which is kind of sad.
Yep.
Considering Tama Wild already has got 7. So I mean, it's good that she's now level 3. I mean, the level difference is not that big anymore, which is great. But the gold difference is still quite insane.
I'm not entirely certain that they should have gone for the level 1 fight. Ion Shell is good, but
yeah, hindsight talking, I would definitely say, they shouldn't have gone for
Okay. I just mean like what? Yes, high level analytical insight thing for me.
Yeah.
I just mean, like, what was the best possible outcome, right? Your Queen of Pain has Shadow Strike. Maybe you get some damage from Ion Shell coming out, but just you're up against a team that can throw basically more damage out on you than you can throw out on them.
Yeah. And with the orb, you've got a lot of AoE damage indeed. I mean, the waveform, the Fade Bolt, it's... Yeah. Oh well.
I think they were hoping, actually, not to have to do 5v5. I think they were hoping that they would just be able to plant wards. Like, a lot of times you see teams roaming as 5 just to plant the wards at the beginning, and then leave. So they were hoping that the most that they would face there was 3. The issue is, when Batrider's not heading to the off lane, there's almost no incentive for them not to roam as 5 into their own jungle. So it's pretty...
What did they
They're
say?
asking to have it rehosted on a new lobby. And, well, Airman just said he should just reboot Steam. He said, can we try again on Lux? I think it's on Stockholm right now.
Yeah. And
And,
I mean,
like-
if they could rehost of the 3-minute mark, I mean, it's you know, we relax. Let's do a remake.
So, okay, the VP are saying Poseidon are saying they're fine with it, but they have to wait for the 3-minute save because they don't want it to go all the way back to 2 minutes.
Well,
which is,
yeah, that's, you know, I fully understand that.
yeah. So I guess we're gonna have a remake at 3.
Well, that all depends on Vlad because he hasn't
game
actually
saved.
answered.
Okay, the game was saved.
We checked out.
So they're asking Vlad, I assume, if they're cool
Yeah.
with if they're gonna remake.
I'm taking their time. Okay, Queen of Pain has to go back to base in the meantime. And I do like that Queen of Pain, like, okay, she knows she has a bottle, but Fnenska will actually sit here, try and take some experience. He has to be careful, however. I mean, he's level 1 up against level 4, though Puck sitting on half HP with only 2 bottle charges will probably not result in 2 kill, but still risky stuff. And
Okay.
go Lux
Remake
is the
Lux.
call, so that means that we're gonna have ourselves a bit of a remake here. Let's see how fast people can remake this. I'm still gonna not be the first one to disconnect because obviously, you know.
Yeah, just in case they decide
Yeah,
to...
you never know.
JK!
Yeah. Now here we go. We are gonna have ourselves a new game. So that means that we're waiting for the lobby, and I am not gonna cut this out of the VOD. Obviously not. That start was kind of worth seeing, I think. So we're gonna wait until it's back up. So, plan of action for Power Rangers. How are they doing it?
Keep free farming Weaver. You probably can't go, like, I don't really think Lincoln's is gonna work out. I mean, it's good if you anticipate Morph getting the fast shotgun, but they might want a little bit earlier damage. So get a damage item on Weaver. Keep shuttling those supports between bottom and mid. Try to push Tame My Wild off the lane a little bit. Guarantees the XC a little farm. You cannot have a no farm Queen of Pain in this game. It's not going to work. Levels are fine, but they're not enough. Is there a new lobby?
Yeah, there's just created by Villain.
Okay, I see it.
Took a little bit of time. I think the admin kind of forgot, but Villain had to save the day. So here we are.
As usual. Volatichka.
Yep. We already have got everybody back. Oh yeah. On the right side is also quite important not to change that diamond around.
Goodness gracious. It's okay. Fill it with unfair bots.
It's fine. Looks like we have a bit of an issue with having Power Ranger back in there. Why are they called EFX? ESFX?
They're probably sponsored by some company named DSFX. I don't know.
I don't know a company named ESFX.
Well, I didn't know a company called Arena Gaming or whatever. Oh, sorry,
Ahead.
Ahead Gaming until today either.
True.
ESFX is a company, yeah. It looks like an eSport. It's probably sponsoring them.
Okay.
Neat. It looks like one of those. It's got a pretty cool layout. It's like it has streams. It has a streaming thing and like announcements and VODs and stuff.
Okay, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Is it only Dota?
No, it looks like it's StarCraft, Dota, League of Legends, everything.
Okay. Well, we're waiting for the server to be set. And maybe for Kent to join in his caster slot, but he's missing his main caster at the moment. But then again, Kent has connection issues the previous game, so apparently he's not even going to sit in observer slot. Or he's going to sit in observer slot, but not in caster slot.
It's really laggy from inside the Great Firewall to outside, and vice versa.
Yeah. Let's see. Spectators loaded 9 out of 9.
Well, the real question is, will the load work? Because that's always the...
Boom! Look at
Looks
this.
pretty good. Wait. Do we have creeps? Do we have creeps?
Where are they supposed to be right now? They should be spawning right now.
Uh-oh.
3-minute mark creeps are missing. No
Yeah.
3-minute mark creeps.
Also, the creeps aren't moving!
Creeps are moving.
Check out these neutral creeps right here.
I'm not sure what they are doing there.
Radiant's top tower
They're
is under
chilling.
attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
Well, that's a bit sad. Well, but now they'll spawn again, and we have a bit of a pause time. But at least it's, you know, it's the same for everybody. That kind of helps.
Okay, but Poseidon are using their jungle much more than Power Rangers are, so the symmetry is not favoring them. Okay,
Yeah.
they woke up.
Yeah, we
This is so weird. Oh my god, they shouldn't be here. They should be peeling to the camp. Okay.
we've actually got like one of the things that sometimes changes with the things as well. Yeah, and
they've decided that their home is here.
we have no rune, by the way. The
What's
runes
up?
are now spawning at
Denied.
uneven intervals, like minute 3, minute 5, minute 7.
Why is this not paused? They're trying to go for Tame My Wild, but he does avoid the Shadow Strike,
Yeah.
so it's hard.
Yeah, Ice Path was there, but it will be a 5-minute rune. I think the teams will realize soon enough. We have, of course, got a ward up on for the Radiant, and I think the Dire already scouted it out. Because the
Bizarro Dota.
Yep, that's how it works.
I mean, I guess we're gonna play it because at this point, it's not gonna figure. Like, if this is how the save game is gonna be, like reloading wouldn't do anything. Trouble for Moon, possibly.
Oh yeah, he's getting chased down for sure, getting slowed down there as well. He does still have a surge, but he was gonna get picked up the moment that he used his disruption. Will try and help out. Here comes a Soul Catcher up on Visage. Here comes a surge, but the telekinesis and Soul Assumption. Boom, you're dead. 3rd kill of the game. Go in the way of the Visage. Silence on the middle lane doesn't hit up on ZXC, who, by the way, in the meantime, changed his name. Thank you very much. And it looks like C almost fixed the issue with the creep spawning on weird locations. And we have got indeed the 5-minute rune. It is a double damage rune on the bottom lane. And we do have Tim about rotating towards it. And
Yes. Securing that critical 5-minute rune.
Oh
for
yeah.
himself. And see, it looks like he did clear out the homeless creeps that were hanging out here, so
Yeah.
it's fine. The jungle is now more or less back to normal.
Yeah, the creeps are back to normal. It's only the runes that are kind of awkward, but I think that if both teams understand, I mean, it's...
I think it's okay as far as
Yeah.
runes go for there to be like, sure they're at a different time, but it is symmetrical. I think that's
Radiant's
okay.
top
Yeah,
tower is
exactly.
under attack.
It's the same thing for both teams that have to deal with it, as we have got, well, I'm not sure what the Shadow Demon is aiming to do here, but it is a clarity got popped up by those neutrals.
Probably tier 1 free for Power Rangers. This is good. More space for Cheshire Cat to not get ganked. And you can see he is going straight for Yasha.
Radiant's top tower
Yeah, doesn't
is
want to waste
under
any
attack.
time. We'll also get the last hit of the tower, so some extra gold for him.
Radiant's top tower
J4
has
level
fallen.
3 right now. I mean, the aggressive Trilon, of course, is not really killing, so the supports are not that high in level. We also have Shadow Demon still level 2. In the meantime, Poseidon is having a Rubik that is level 3 and a Visage at level 3, so slightly ahead, but they are able to pull and stack. And of course, they just got a kill as well as the first 2 kills at the start of the game.
Yeah. And just, if you look at the laning, you can just see the incredible impact that a couple early kills can give you. Like, Puck, 29-17 against 8-5 Queen of Pain.
8.
Like, Tame My Wild's a great player, but the reason this is happening is that extra early gold and that extra early no talisman.
Yeah, he now has a bottle as well. I mean, he is just doing really well. And there's
2
a bottle
levels,
up
too.
on ZXC, but he doesn't have boots or anything like that. I mean, bottle is the only thing that he's managed to get, and it's damage control from here on out for Queen of Pain.
Yeah. And he's 2 levels behind, which is difficult to deal with as well. There's the Dream Quell. He could die.
And the
if he's
silence
lucky.
there as well. He's still looking to find a way to blink. Has to wait for the Dream Cult to be over. He's not going to be able to do that though. Goes down. And the Shadow Demon coming in too late to try and throw out a disruption.
Yeah, unfortunately, there's just not much Queen of Pain can do once Puck gets that Dream Coil if she's 2 levels under him. Now, Cheshire Cat has farmed a little bit better as far as last hits than Airman, than 8210 has been able to. But it's a really, really, really small difference. And just the fact that they have 2 heroes farming well versus
Is
1.
Shadow Demon AFK? Whoa, hello.
I don't know.
Apparently he was.
Either way,
he has a
AF
ward.
Battlefield.
He has a ward of the high ground. He could have seen Puck.
Hmm.
But
Well, either way, he's dead.
Tower is under attack.
Oh, they're just asking to forfeit. Apparently they're still lagging, I guess.
Yeah.
They're not lagging any worse than Poseidon are, actually. It's about the same.
I wouldn't like them
Maybe
to
they're
fall
getting
in.
really
They're
bad.
gonna go off Queen of Pain again. I mean, they're just getting destroyed, to be fair.
Bottom tower.
Unplayable getting called out. Well, that's a bit of a shame. Power Rangers. Well, we
Yeah.
just advertised them during the draft as a team that normally delivers.
Yeah, they do normally deliver, but they're saying, yeah, they said that they played ESL 30 minutes ago and they weren't lagging, but I guess now they're getting a lot of, like, packet loss or something, because their ping is okay, but, I mean, obviously if they're experiencing a lot of lag, that's difficult to play with.
Yeah.
And I mean, either way, I don't see them winning this game at this point.
Radiant's
They're
top
really
tower
behind.
is under attack.
They are. Whoa. Morphling getting forced back. Morphling actually taking a lot of harassment from his own illusions here. But he has a salve, so he'll be fine.
But yeah, so Effigy wasn't AFK, he was just typing.
He was
I'm kinda surprised
typing,
he
which
paused,
is,
but...
yeah, kind of a giveaway kill, to be fair, and another kill going the way, of course, to Puck. I think actually that was yeah, that was still going to the way of the Puck.
Yep.
Blink Dagger
4-0
up
in
on
one
the Batrider as Vlad has still not answered the
Don't mind me.
Power Rangers team. And we'll see if they're allowed to or not. There's a Dream Coil once again. So you
Yeah,
see
they can...
blinks away, but the orb following him, and I think Tamer Wild is gonna try and go for this. He should be able to get the kill. One more hit needed. Scream is there. Bottle charges. So you see one more hit. Can he get it? Can he get it? No. Yes.
Dire's
That's a
middle
kill.
tower is under attack.
Yeah.
Mega
They're-
kill.
I think Vlad said they can of course, he said you can forfeit, just don't complain about it to me later. Like, don't be like, oh, we didn't forfeit.
Yeah, and we want to. Yeah, because that has happened as well. People want to forfeit and then still asking for a remake afterwards or a
Radiant's
regame.
top tower is
Right,
under
so
attack.
if Vlad said that they can forfeit, it's just, yeah, like, no take backsies.
No take backsies. Well, we'll see if Power Rangers go through with it. I mean, would be a shame. Right now, though, the way things are going for them, I mean, they don't have a Queen of Pain to make their mid-game go their way. Their Weaver's doing okay-ish, but their Morphling is not getting shut down at all by the Trilon they prepared for that Morphling. So I wouldn't be all too surprised if they have lost heart, so to say, to play this game, but we'll see.
Yeah, I mean,
so
just
far.
look at net worth of Puck versus net worth of Queen of Pain, right? The mid net worths, 5k versus 1k.
The Queen of Pain has less net worth than the Visage.
Yeah.
Oh, and Queen of Pain
That's
also is
bad.
gonna go down again. Gets last suit mid. It's just completely shut down. ZXC not having a fun game. He's died 5 times so far. 0-5-0. I mean, so far, I mean, they don't have any kills, so everybody is 0-something-0, but still, pretty painful.
Dire's middle
I don't know, I don't know what's going on, actually. I thought that they actually were going to forfeit, but I guess maybe they decided not to, or maybe there was a miscommunication.
Maybe they're discussing. So far, Power Rangers, if they are continuing, then we are continuing. Of course, we're gonna
Yep,
still
of
give
course.
them hope. What do they need to do to get rid of this annoying Puck?
Dire's
Is
middle
of course one of the main questions.
They can't get rid of the annoying Puck. They just have to not go to this lane. So, like, they're putting Moon here because Darkseer is not just going to die to Puck immediately. Okay. Meanwhile, Jakiro gets killed by the Campy with stacking.
Yeah, we may have Moon still dying. Disruption's gonna be there though. Tower still gets denied. Nicely done.
middle tower has been denied.
Moon gets himself out, and indeed Jakiro indeed going down in the jungle as Weaver is able to pick or to go down as Weaver goes down to a solo Visage with no
Something's
detection.
not, definitely not going correctly. I didn't actually see that kill.
I didn't either, but we have some smiley face from Cheshire Cat. Perhaps he was AFK as well. I mean, you should not die versus the solo Weaver or solo Visage that doesn't have detection.
Dire's bottom tower is under
You
attack.
have time lapse, which wasn't cast. I think. I mean, they're lagging probably. That's what they said they were doing, and it seems like that's true.
Yeah. Well, let's see how long it takes now for Power Rangers to roll over. So far, we have got a Jakiro who is kind of sad, who's silenced up and killed off. Tamer Wild is unstoppable. I mean, on the plus side for Poseidon, I'm not sure if you can call this a fun game if you're rolling over the enemy so hard, but I think ZXZ at least has a fun game. Sorry, Tamer Wild.
You mean
has-
Tamer Wild?
Yeah, Tamer Wild has a fun game.
CXC is the one not having a fun
Yeah,
game.
Disruption still up on the Queen of Pain. Let's see if he can blink himself out. We'll be able to do so. Gets chased down though. Flame Break is going to be there, but he lives. Woohoo.
Yes. Any game in which you can go face boots on Puck is always fun. It's not actually a bad pickup for him. It's just usually he wants the extra mana.
Yeah, he also
But
has
Face
gold
is really
for
strong.
Blink Dagger.
Yeah.
Cheshire Cat, I mean, that was the first time that he died.
Dire's
Yep.
middle tower is
It
under
was, I mean, basically handling this puck is increasingly difficult because even just his auto attack with this phase boots now, he hits for 121 damage. He's hitting substantially harder than Weaver.
And do they have enough control to try and hold the puck like away from a fight? No.
Dire's bottom
They still
tower
have
is
that
under
combination
attack.
that's still quite powerful, and they have a mechanism up on the Darkseer as well, but
Radiant's top tower is
I mean,
under
to
attack.
get that off, you need to also have the Queen of Pain up to speed, and you need to have everybody of Poseidon actually grouped up, and they're not forced to group up. Everybody is able to at least hold their own. I mean, if a solo Visage can kill off the hard carry of Power Rangers, I think anything is possible, and Poseidon definitely does not need to go 5-man and try to team fight that way. They can just continue on the way that they're doing. They're taking down towers, they're taking down heroes, they're just fine. Shadow Blade Puck! Who needs a Blink Dagger if you got a Shadow Blade?
Yeah, I got disconnected for a second there, but I like the Shadow Blade on puck. We all know that Blink is a trash tier item, so Shadow Blade much better.
And that's CXC dead. One hit, boom.
Look at that force off, by the way. That's what Shadow Blade gives you too. We already talked about how puck is actually dealing good auto. Shadow Blade gives you even better auto attack and all of the initiation power of the new button Blink Dagger.
Yeah, I'm gonna call you back because you sound like a Marsman a little bit. There we
Dire's
go.
middle tower is
So he'll be
under
back
attack.
shortly as we see Puck moving on towards his next target, which is in the middle lane. They're actually just gonna try to fight here. Dreamcoil's still there up on 2, and ZXC silence up on both. Mechanism tries to help out, but I don't think it's gonna be enough. Soul Assumption on 1, and Moon telekinesis, and actually is able to help kill off a Rubik, who, well, Tower
got a
was
kill.
able to help out. Maybe they got another kill here, though. Moon, can he actually do something before it goes down? Nope. Hello, Tama Wild. Monster kill for him. T hanging around still here as well. He has a Blink Dagger, he has a lasso, and maybe he's gonna try to find CXC here.
Dire's
Oh,
bottom
hello.
tower is under attack.
They did find ZXC. I was not certain that Power Rangers would get a kill, and they did. So
Kudos? Well,
small victories.
yeah.
Again, I like this team. It's unfortunate that they had to deal with some lag issues, and I mean, apparently they were dealing with lag issues right from that very first fight at the bottom. Maybe if they had had better positioning, not gotten just murked by Illusory Orb, but the rest of the damage from Poseidon, it could have gone better. And instead, they start on the back foot. They really don't have a route back to the game at this point. Weaver is committed to Lincoln's, so yeah.
And it's gonna take a while before he has it. I mean, we now have the bottom lane and the middle lane completely void of towers for Power Rangers, so top lane is gonna be next, I would assume. The question is, when does Poseidon, you know, delivers the deafening blow, and what does Villet say?
He says that you actually can't FF.
They can't?
Yeah, you cannot forfeit, I guess. It's in the rules. Somebody, I guess, he initially said that you could, but I guess somebody corrected him. Like, maybe there was a admin who was like, actually, no. So he said, you cannot fight, I want to say what he said because it's funny. You can't forfeit, but you can play bravely.
Or you can GG perhaps. ZXC is gonna be killed off again, I think. Silence is there, Dreamcoil's there, and that's gonna be a kill. Boom, you're dead. Ownage, once again, looking for the next
Yeah.
time. It's gonna be Moon.
Well, let's say
Slow
they can
down,
lose with honor.
telekinesis.
They're,
Boom, you're dead.
yeah.
Well,
I
actually,
feel like the honor
or
is even
actually,
running out of...
Moon lives! Never mind.
The Macropyre might kill this Visage. Nope.
Oh, the creeps might though. Jakiro might. No, also he doesn't. Oh,
Nah,
let's
it's
go.
Jakiro doesn't attack fast enough to do anything. I mean, Macropyre, the Ice Path Macropyre Vac is a good combo, but
Yeah, unfortunately.
it's only the rank 2 Ice Path, so it's not like it stuns for that long even.
Hey, Jakiro actually level 7 in this. I mean, that's the same level as the Queen of Pain. He's
It's legit.
leveling his solo mid.
Is under attack.
Yeah, he got the dual breath. It helps him farm waves really quickly.
Yeah, we actually still have a level 4 on the Shadow Demon as we stab Timo Wild, killing off another Weaver. I mean, basically all I need to do to catch all the kills is just have my camera up on Timo Wild and I'll be good as he's
and
going
you
for level 4
mentioned-
Shadow Demon.
You mentioned that he's having fun. He's having fun with his item build a little bit.
Crystallis. Hello, Shadow Demon. I think
He's just lagging, I think. Yeah, look, he's not moving.
Oh. You know?
Yeah, I don't know if they're even losing with honor here. Vlad told them to lose with honor, but they're not.
They're not. No, they're not. I mean, they're already 12k gold behind, 40k experience behind us.
Radiant's bottom
It's,
tower is under attack.
Oh. It's people standing in base. Cheshire Cat and Finishka is standing in
Dire's
base.
top tower is
I mean, they
under
could at
attack.
least throw out a GG, right?
Radiant's bottom tower is
Or is
under
that not
attack.
possible either as Arxia goes down in the middle?
I guess not. I don't know. I feel like
Time to hibernate.
a GG is pretty normal. I don't know.
We've had earlier GGs before.
We certainly have. Even at TI3, we had three games that ended faster than this. And of course, there's the legendary Moscow 5 6-minute GG against eHome.
Yeah.
Still has not been beaten. That's a very old record.
Radiant's bottom tower is
6
under
minutes.
attack.
You have to dominate so hard then.
They just sort of. I mean, have you? I've just rewatched that game recently. That's a funny game, but they had a pudge. It didn't work. This is like not a mid pudge.
Dire's
They actually
top
left their
tower
base
is
again.
under attack.
Queen of Pain died, of course, again. As the Cheshire Cat time-lapsed himself. Jakiro already went down right here, and I think Cheshire Cat just time-lapsed to die as well. Tima Wow is
Crit,
AFK
crit,
next to the courier.
Mask of Madness crit, yes.
And he's got 1337 gold. Hell yeah. It happens. And in the meantime, Morphling has been having his Lincolns now. And he's going for Moon. Can I actually
Boring.
kill it off?
I'm disappointed in Illidan's build here.
Yeah, it's boring.
Yeah. There's not even a single Mask of Madness.
Well, there is a Mask of Madness, but not on.
No, I'm saying not on Morphling.
How much Mask of Madness do you want to have?
Quite a few.
Oh, hastened by the visage. I mean, Roshan is still up. Perhaps they still want to do it the old-fashioned way, take down Roshan, take over the game with the high ground afterwards. But do they really need to? Apparently,
I
they
don't.
think they do.
Well, he's got Mask of Madness, and if he gets Ethereal Blade next, he
Oh.
will need a second life, because
Mask
if
of
you Mask
Madness-
of Madness into Ethereal Blade,
Rubik has a Mask of Madness.
neat. I like it. But the whole thing is, if you Mask of Madness Ethereal Blade somebody, you're in a lot of danger. You could get taken down pretty quick, so you gotta have the Aegis just in case.
They're gonna fight for the Aegis. Hope Puck wins.
Yeah, you can't beat fuck. Come on now. It's got Mask of Madness.
Dribbling forward, there's gonna be a Shadow Demon there, the one that can save people from last year's. I'm not even sure if I should still cast it. I mean, Queen of Pain dies because she's squishy, Jakiro dies because he dies fast, Moon is able to stay alive because he's got a mechanism. He mech'd himself and he ran.
Sakura Kid just used the Soul Assumption on an illusion.
Well,
What's
something
it doing, man?
is still.
Stop watching those animes during games.
Yeah. Gem of True set on the Visage as well. I mean, this is over.
Yeah.
In case anybody was still in
doubt.
doubt.
Attempting to make something of this, and I'm not being very helpful here. I mean, Tama Wilds, I would love to see this build used more for Puck. You just need a sufficiently good early game, and the other team needs to be sufficiently AFK for this to work.
Hey, we can say Puck has a 100% win rate maybe with this item build. Whoa.
Yes, I am going to confirm with K-pop, but I'm pretty sure this build is 100% win rate.
Yeah, and that means that, you know, it's good. Because the stats
Actually,
say
it's
so.
bad, because you know that, you know the shopkeeper's quiz in the game?
Yeah.
You know how somebody made like a shopkeeper's quiz for like pro item builds?
Yeah.
This game is going to ruin so many people's streaks. Phase Boots, Shadowblade, Mask of Madness, Chrysalis,
But
Troll
isn't it
Warlord,
only for international games?
Fuck. What's up?
Isn't it only international games that it does?
No,
it
it was
for?
all games. There were two different ones made. One guy
Oh.
did it for everything, one guy did it for international.
Ah, it's all the international one.
But this is just gonna ruin people, because... Yeah.
What did Tamer Wild build in the matchup against Power Rangers on his Puck?
well, duh, Shadowblade, Mask of Madness, Chrysalis.
Yeah, and
Stand.
he says, you know what, you can win this game without me, so I'll be out. So that's gonna be a disconnect there. But Queen of Pain dies still. We have got no creeps here yet though, so still the backdoor protection. Oh, 'cause he's back actually.
Bottom tower is under attack.
Nobody sent him back towards the mid lane, which is kind of sad. Morphling takes down Solo Weaver. He has his Ethereal Blade ready. I mean, that's still, yeah.
Radiant's
He has it?
tower is under attack.
Oh, neato. Good. They need a second one. I don't know why Puck doesn't have one yet.
Well, he's got
I'm
41 on the gold. He's closing in on it.
Yeah. Where's the Ethblade? Obama, come on.
Oh,
Oh, he's going Rapier!
is he actually gonna be getting it done in time though?
Probably not.
Doubt it. Doubt it indeed. Oh, down goes the Rex. In the meantime, Lasso up on the Jakiro, who will go down because he can. Moon. Well, DXC is actually pushing out the lane. Moon will probably still die. Uses his mechanism, gets vacuumed, fade ball, vacuumed in return. Nice Darcy wall actually, but actually Rubik dies. Look at that. Queen of Pain lives. Look at that.
Yeah. Mask of Madness, Soul Ring, Rubik somehow is brought down. I think he's trying to give them kills with Mask of Madness, Soul Ring. Actually, that might be the impetus there.
Mask of Madness, Soul Ring.
They lost their courier too. What the heck? What was it carrying? Whoa! Hey, most of the agonyms for this anime watching Visage.
Huh. That's actually pretty neat, but it's 30 seconds until it's back up.
Yeah. Yeah. And this morph is actually not a lot of people know this, but morph hits pretty hard, so he can bring down towers fairly quickly.
Not a lot of people know this.
Take me at face value so much. Oh, they got the Aegis.
Yep, and they got Queen of Pain and Jakiro also.
Yeah.
On the other
At least
side.
they got the Aegis down, so if he won't be able to protect the rapier anymore. Might have to go Radiance. Looks like Radiance now. Yeah, he's gonna get Radiance.
Or is he? No.
No? Ah! Abyssal! Yes. Yes.
Yay.
I actually like the Abyssal approach better. I mean, now that you have Mask of Madness, you can actually proc it pretty frequently.
He needs
Same
to have all the
principle as like
buildings, though.
Fever Abyssal. What's up?
He has to have all the buildings. Otherwise he
He will
doesn't have
probably
enough
need
gold.
to farm huts, yeah.
He's farming them right now.
Farm the huts. Ugh. Fuck.
To travel,
Such a head pusher.
BKBs. They got some BKB turned on. And Lasso, I'm not sure why, like, they're still fighting. They're fighting not so bravely though. Zixi dies, Moon dies. Team
Well, if
Wild,
they
you
didn't
cannot
steal,
feed
like, Fox
yourself
last
right
hit.
now. That's not a good idea. Oh, he lives. I was never worried. Zixi! Team Wild, rather. What you doing
Yeah,
there?
he's just using his phase shift to abuse this. The problem is that they're stealing his last hits that he worked hard for, and so he can't get his Abyssal. This could lead to a turnaround, honestly.
Maybe Moon can actually get a kill.
No, he can't. No question, he can't. Come on now.
I had hope. Look at that. He had his Mask of Madness turned on, so he's taking a lot of damage.
Sure.
Look at his HP bar. He's only got 19 less.
I like this counter push from Cheshire Cat. Might get to the tier 2 at least.
He's trying.
Well, I mean, there's no point of being inside your base. You're just gonna get fountain farmed, so you might as well improve your GPM for the post game screen.
That's true. At least say, you know what? It wasn't me.
Yeah, that's what I do at the end of every game. Is just try to look good.
Why
for
is he not
post-game
attacking the tower though? Oh, thank you. There's your
He
Abyssal.
might not get it. He got it. He got it.
There's your Abyssal. And a blink for
Alright.
the Rubik because he can, but that's a
Uh,
throw
it's-
net as well. I mean,
It's not a lot of people know this, but if you actually get the tier 2 before they ancient you, the game is considered a draw. It's in the Starlighter rules.
ah, cool. Well, Gret's Power Range then. I'm getting a draw out of this
Yep.
one.
They pulled out a draw.
Yep.
2 to 44, the final scoreline, but
Well,
still.
we're gonna see Poseidon again. Let's see if they can also roll over Ubals like this. We haven't seen such strong games from Ubals just yet, but they have been able to watch this game. Perhaps they took a lot away from it and know how not to play by watching Power Rangers. Anyways, we are gonna be seeing another game of Dota right about now. Actually, we are, because of this game was fairly fast, we are a bit more on schedule than we were before, so should be good. Stick around for Dota 2 Season 7 of Day 5 of StarSeries. And Game 5 is where we're heading to right now as well, so don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.